聞くだけで北大生のことがわかるラジオ、面白北大ラボ in よさこいソーラン祭り。こんにちは。面白北大ラボラボ面の北海道大学スタッフの渡辺理恵です。
同じくラボ面の、北海道大学メディア観光学院修士1年生の川手栗子と申します。よろしくお願いします。
待ってください。この番組は北大の大学院生をゲストにお呼びして研究とプライベートを深掘りしていく番組なんですが、今回はよさこいソーラン祭り会場で収録してます。
なんでここでやることになったんですか？
ですね、よさこいソーラン祭りは海外からもたくさんのチームが参加しています。今回は映像の参加も24チーム、そして実際に札幌で台湾と韓国のチームも踊ることになっているんですが、海外からも注目されているお祭りですよね。
札幌に来ているチームだけではなくって海外からも参加が殺到しているという形なんですね。
はい。で、午後も映像企画で YouTube でよさこいの YouTube の方で紹介されるんですが、海外からも注目されているお祭り。そして北海道大学北大も実は約1700人の留学生がいるんですが、そのうち約9割がなんと大学院生なんです。
じゃあもうほとんどが留学生は大学院生っていう形なんですね。
そうですね。ほとんどが大学院生になります。で、そしてもう一つ、あちらに見えるのが北海道の食を世界へ輸出しているテイストオブ北海道のテントなんですが、その3社がコラボしてスペシャルコラボ企画ということで、世界から北海道へと、それから北海道から世界へ、この3社のコラボレーションでこのよさこい会場で収録することになったんです。
そうなんですね。結構楽しみですね。
そうですね。はい。で、実は今回こういう特別な企画ですので、大学院生の留学生をこちらにゲストとしてお呼びしております。あともう一つ忘れちゃいけないことは、川手さんがこの着ているT シャツなんですけど、これは何の T シャツですか？
これはチームジャンビアンズ in 北大の T シャツ、チーム T シャツなんですが、これは今日から3日間北大で始まっている北大祭で、私がザンビアの留学生とコラボチームを出していて、日本とザンビアの外交樹立が今年60周年ということで、
そうなんですね。
そうなんです。それを、お祝いするためにザンビアの伝統料理を日本の食材で提供するという試みを、やっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんもお暇があれば訪れてみてください。
至るところでお祭りが行われているということで、こちらもお祭り気分で収録していきたいと思います。それでは早速ゲストをご紹介します。環境科学院のアンドリュー・カルソンさん、そして国際食資源学院のリー・メイさんです。よろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
今はじゃあ自己紹介は日本語で大丈夫ですか？
頑張ります。
はい。
はい。
アンドリューさんはどちらの出身ですか？
はい。僕はハワイ人ですが、実はカリフォルニア州生まれました。
はい。で、リーさんは？
私は中国出身です。
でも中国出身ですけども、どこかまた日本以外のところにも住んでいたということで。
高校から親と一緒にオーストラリアに行きます。
なるほど。で、今北大の大学院で勉強しているということで。
はい、そうです。
アンドリューさんに詳しく聞いていきたいと思います。ただ、2人とも留学生なので、ここからは英語で進行していきたいと思います。So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. So, first of all, please tell us yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Andrew. As I mentioned before, I'm Hawaiian, but I was born in California, and actually I lived in many different countries, including Thailand, Venezuela, and Qatar before coming here. And actually I've lived here for 5 years now, and I live here with my wife and my 4-month-old daughter and our dog.
Okay. What are you currently studying at university?
Yeah, as I mentioned, hosome kombu, 特にhosome kombu, but also, for example, sujime kombu and akaba and aosa, so many different kaiso is my research topic. I'm mainly interested in chemistry,
Okay,
and
chemistry.
yeah, and kagaku, especially carbon chemistry, 炭素、
炭素。
溶存有機炭素。
溶存有機炭素。
そうです。はい。
Okay. So, why made you decide to study in Japan?
Yeah, so actually a couple different reasons. So one and a personal reason is my family has some Okinawan heritage, and I grew up eating Japanese food and being interested in Japanese culture. And actually, I took a first Japanese language class in middle school when I was 11 years old.
Wow.
So I always have an interest in coming to Japan. And my wife also studied Japanese in college, so we both want to live in Japan.
Wow.
So this is a dream to live in Japan now for 5 years. And then for my research, it's a very good place to come to Japan to study seaweed.
Yeah.
And also very strong laboratories here. So that's why, both a personal reason and also for my research.
Okay, that's great.
So I have a question here. Like among a lot of universities in Japan, why Hokudai? Why Hokkaido University?
Yeah, so I think kombu is famous in Hokkaido. And especially Hokudai has a strong research programs, not only in seaweed biology, but also in seaweed biogeochemistry. So I think Hokudai is quite unique laboratory, not only in Japan, but also in the world. So also Oshoro Bay, my study site.
Oshoro.
Yeah, Oshoro One.
So near to Otaru.
Yeah, near
right?
to Otaru is a quite convenient spot with many different seaweed species and very applicable to my research topic. So I think Hokudai is the best place for my research.
But you study every day really, really hard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you do to refresh yourself?
Yeah, so basically I like to spend time with my daughter and my dog, especially going on the walks. We live near Nakajima Koen.
Oh,
So maybe
okay.
you know Nakajima Koen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very
Nakajima-koen.
beautiful park in all the different seasons. And also we like to climb the mountain. So especially Mount Moiwa is
Moiwa
yeah,
Yama.
Moiwa Yama and Maruyama, Maruyama Koen. So we can walk there from our apartment.
Oh, okay.
So we can relax in the
that's-
mountain and in the park.
All right. So what does Hokkaido University, Hokudai, means to you, Andrew?
Yeah, so it has many different meanings. It's a place where I have grown a lot and had many different life experiences, including the birth of my daughter. So it's a very memorable place to me, and I think I will always cherish it for a long time, and I want to continue to visit after I come back. But yeah, basically Hokkaido University is very important to me.
Okay, well, that's good to hear that. As a Hokkaido University stuff, it's really good to hear that. Okay, so now let us talk about Lee-san. So could you please introduce yourself first?
Hello, my name is Mingzi Li, and now I'm the second year PhD student in global food resources. And my work is mainly focused on the identification and characterization of the Enococcus oni.
Which one?
Enococcus oni is actually a lactic acid bacteria.
Okay,
In-
bacteria.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, in Hokkaido vinification.
Is that only Hokkaido or?
Yes, indigenous
okay.
Hokkaido bacteria. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. So why did you decide to research that topic?
Yes, because I used to be a wine student in South Australia, and I spent 1 year in South Australia to do the Salahan advantage and how to make wine. But after 1 year, I felt like I can't improve myself more, so I want to learn more about in the new area, not only in the Australia. So that is really lots of options in Japan for wine study, but Hokkaido is totally new region that I never ever been there, and it's cold climate is totally different than in South Australia. So yeah, I just seeking for the new beginning, and that's the reason why I come here and continue my study.
Because in Australia, it's also famous for wine.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
especially South Australia. Yeah.
Do you drink wine? Or?
Not quite often, but
Okay.
You
sometimes.
should try more.
Well, why did you decide to come to Hokkaido? I mean,
Yeah, because Hokkaido is pretty new, but it has lots of potential to develop the totally new Asian origin, and the scale of the wineries is expanding and expanding. So yeah, I think it's definitely for me is a new challenge, but also new opportunities. Yeah.
But then, why did you choose to study at Hokudai, Hokkaido University? I mean, there are a lot of universities in Japan.
Yeah, because now we have, I got really good leader of my supervisor. He also started the new platform just for wine research. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure when you get stuck, I mean, you study every day really hard until really late night, right?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do to refresh yourself?
Like sometimes I cook for myself and tidy up everything, make sure everything is in my control.
Okay.
One question,
Yeah.
like as a ryugakusei, as an international student, there are quite a lot of challenges or something you feel uncomfortable living here, not your home country. And then what is your challenges and how to like overcome those problems?
Yeah, I think definitely the same is the language barriers because I never ever start Japanese like since 3 years ago. I just
3 years ago?
yeah. So
Only 3 years?
yes.
And then you speak Japanese fluently.
Not
Like
far
native.
from no,
Yeah.
far from that. So like that kind of barriers. So that time I would like to spend time with my lab friends and drink with them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Anderson? Same question. Can I?
Yeah, so also Japanese language is a bit difficult for me, even though I spent many years trying to study. But I think it's very important, especially in Sapporo and Hokkaido, to learn Japanese. And my laboratory is mainly Japanese students, so also our seminar presentations and everything. And when we go for nomikai, it's
Nomikai.
also in Japanese. So
Nomikai.
it's easy to learn quickly because,
Yeah, that's true.
immersion experience.
So I see both of you likes this izakaya cultures in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also enjoy wine. So I'll show
Hey.
you wine.
That's great. It's good to hear that you enjoy not only studying or researching in Hokudai, but also you're enjoying Hokkaido and Sapporo. That's great. Yeah. So do you have any other question? Or?
So as an English language learner, I have this question that how you learn Japanese and then you are quite fluent right now. So how did you study Japanese?
Try to communicate with the native speakers, and even English is not my mother tongue language as well. My mother tongue language is Chinese, so just speak to people much as you can, and yeah.
So you're a trilingual, right?
Yeah.
Wow, not only bilingual, so trilingual, 3 languages.
Yeah, that can be very hard.
Wow. How about you,
Yeah,
Anderson?
that's basically also my same advice. So I took some classes at university before coming here, but the most helpful thing is talking to other people, both my laboratory members, but also just going out at the restaurants and having conversations or just living daily life. That is the best way to learn the most useful and relevant vocabulary. So my recommendation, if you want to learn English, for example, is don't study a textbook so much.
Yes.
Just have to have conversations with other people. And maybe if you're too shy, maybe write a journal or something to write down what you want to say in English.
Yeah.
Graduate from textbook studies.
Me too, but I try to speak, I try to communicate a lot of international students because the most way to improve language is making mistakes, right? So don't be afraid of making mistakes. So try to speak, try to communicate. It's like Degawa English. Have you ever Degawa-san's English is the it's best way to communicate, right? Okay, so I would like to ask last question actually. So I would like to ask Andrew-san, what is your dream for the future?
Yeah, I think I have many dreams, but my main dream is regarding my research and my future life is I would like to go back to Hawaii and continue my research and not only take the knowledge I learned at Hokudai with regards to seaweed, biogeochemistry, for example, but also continue collaborations between Hawaii and Japan, Japanese scientists and other Asia Pacific seaweed scientists For example, in April, Hokudai hosted 9th annual Asian Pacific Psychological Forum, and it was a very good opportunity for hundreds of different scientists,
Wow.
seaweeds, especially seaweed, seaweed scientists, kaiso,
海藻科学者
to come here and meet and exchange. So I would like to maintain such collaborations
that's
between
great.
Hawaii and the rest of this region.
Okay, wow, that's great dream. Yeah. How about you, Lisa?
So my dream is pretty simple. First of all, is like to graduate from my PhD course, of course.
Yes.
So other things is hope my research and my bacteria will apply to the real industry and give a hand for the Hokkaido wine industry development. Yeah.
Okay, Hokkaido wine development. So it's gonna be better taste, or I
Yeah,
mean,
because now we have pretty like a climate change, so the winter
climate
will
change,
be
yeah.
colder and colder. So such kind of like cold tolerance bacteria could give a hand to prepare for the wine industry to face the extreme cold winter. Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's great. So, do you have any dreams, Kauda-san? That's kind of muchaburi. Sorry.
So like at Hokudai, I'm studying tourism,
Tourism.
and
yes.
I didn't know this field is so much fun. I didn't know actually, and then I feel the field is full of potential. And the Hokkaido, it's a really popular tourism
Yes.
destination. So, yeah, I wanna do something with tourism, but my plan is, I don't know.
Okay, because
Still
like,
white, yeah.
for YOSAKOI Soran Festival, there are a lot of international tourists come to Hokkaido
Right.
to see this festival, right? So I think tourism is very, very. How to say?
Full of potentials
Yeah,
and
potential,
fun.
a lot of potential. All right, well, Lee-san and Andrew-san, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Okay, let me speak Japanese now. So, 面白北大ラボ in よさこいソーラン祭りいかがでしたでしょうか。途中から、より研究のことについて深く聞きたいと思いましたので、英語で進行させていただきました。よさこいソーラン祭りも日曜日にかけてさらに盛り上がっていきます。テイストオブ北海道の食を味わいながらぜひお楽しみください。よかったら北大のお祭り北大祭にも、今日から日曜日までやってますので、お時間がある方はぜひいらしてください。
ぜひ来てください。
はい。どこにテントがありますか？
北大のメインストリートの中の一番札幌駅側の方にありますので、わかりやすいと思います。ジャンビアンズぜひ来てください。
あと留学生のテントの方も実は大人気で結構長蛇の列があるのでね、よかったらぜひいらしてみてください。それではまた次の配信でお会いしましょう。さようなら。
さようなら。